In 1962, scientists and military officials faced an unprecedented situation on California's coast, a potential catastrophe that could have rewritten West Coast history. But the reason it was avoided is perhaps the strangest coincidence in Cold War-era history. Stick around until the end, because how this was prevented will leave your jaw on the floor. Let's dive in. Let's go back to the 1960s, an era defined by the space race, rock and roll, and unprecedented military tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union. At the height of the Cold War, the state of California served as a strategic haven for America's defense system, housing various crucial testing sites for advanced rockets, satellites, and military experiments. Enter Vandenberg Air Force Base, nestled along California's coast. This strategic base was specifically tasked with missile tests and launches. It bordered quiet beach towns that hardly suspected the audacious experiments occurring just miles away. On one fateful day in 1962, scientists on site developed a new fuel mix designed to power a next-gen military rocket. However, early tests began to indicate something unexpected. The potent rocket fuel mixture had an overlooked chemical volatility, sparking fears that a fuel combustion could trigger a catastrophic explosion, one that could potentially ripple through the central California coastline. Normally, such experiments were conducted under isolated conditions. Still, this case was unique. Excess stockpiles of the fuel were stored in conditions that raised the risk of atmospheric reaction significantly. It meant one spark could lead to mass destruction. And here's the twist. At that exact moment, routine maintenance crews were switching essential cooling systems on the main facility. A timing delay? Nope. Tensions were high. Just as a small spark began to flicker in one of the fuel containers, a worker, distracted by a sudden earthquake tremor barely measuring 3.2, accidentally dropped a loose wrench. It struck a valve that flushed the overheated system right before ignition. Pure chance. That earthquake, lasting only seconds, and a cascading wrench saved an entire coastline. This story reminds us that sometimes history's biggest disasters are avoided by mere seconds. Please like, share, and subscribe. This outstanding video was crafted by VidWiz. Want your own standout videos like this for fun or profit? Click the link in the description to get started today.